My God. So I thought I forgot about this series. Well, it's not like I thought. I pretty much forgot about the series because I was doing Mars as the Atma Karka. And I'm like, I guess everything is done. But then I know I did miss it. So today we're going to be doing Mars in the second house in Aries for Pisces ascendant people. And remember, I've now have 3 new readings on CuriousAstrology.com. 2 of them are old readings that I took off, but I brought it back. Because people who were trying to get the reading before that were keep asking for this one. But anyway, Mars in the second house. For Pisces ascendant people, first of all, this person needs to be very careful. Okay? Because they tend to get cheated in money. Cheated with wealth. Constant disputes within the family happens because of money. And the thing is, this person becomes very stubborn about their food, about their diet, about their habits, and they clash with the family because of that. They take impulsive, sometimes headless, but impulsive decisions related to family, things related to family, banking, money, finance. Okay. And one of the strongest things you will see here that this person will not compromise with their in-laws. This person will respect the in-laws, will have a good relationship. But if it comes to compromising for something, no. Because right now, Mars is in the most fiery sign, which is Aries. More fire than Leo, more fire than Sagittarius. It is actually the Agni, the fire. Because Leo is the, fire of the soul, the divine. And then Sagittarius is the fire of rituals. But Aries is like a volcano. And so one of the things you will see, especially such a person, you will see whenever, if you have this particular Mars, observe, whenever moon transits any of the fire signs, you'll have a craving to eat spicy food or hot food. Okay. Or fried food. Because there are people who sometimes don't even like spicy food, even no matter what they have in the second house, especially if you, let's say, grew up in the Western culture. But they love fried foods. Okay. On the other hand, you will see when this person leaves home, father's downfall will start. Or father's health issue will start. Some issue becomes active when this person tries to become independent. And if father's going through a great dasha, father's going through a great period, you cannot become independent. You can try. You will not be becoming independent. At the same time, this person is all about protecting their creativity, protecting their children, and they tend to guard and protect their own intelligence. They don't like somebody to filter in their intelligence, to challenge their intelligence. And then this particular Mars will also show, usually your maternal aunts and uncles would have had a major dispute with your grandfather, especially connected with property. Okay. Father would have dealt with very, very strong enemies, even had physical fights in his younger days. And father would have also had a surgery or stitches in his life. And this would be after you're born. On the other hand, if this Mars is retrograde, okay, watch out for this person because they won't care what setting they're in if Mars is retrograde. Because if they're going to say something, they'll say it. They think they need to start a fight right now, they'll start a fight. And retrograde Mars naturally will, first of all, be extraordinarily courageous related to taking risk of money. Now, on one hand, it can be a great thing because big risk can give big rewards. But on the other hand, we can see if Mars is moving towards certain planets, if it's retrograde, then it can bring, self-inflicted financial wound. And naturally, retrograde Mars will not care for money. Retrograde Mars will actually give money. will spend money on themselves, on other people. They don't become so logical or statistical about that. They're just like, we'll see. Things will happen. Something will happen. I'll get more. But especially if it's a retrograde Mars in the second house, the sooner this person leaves the family, the better, because neither this person will be in peace, neither the family will be in peace. Usually you will see Mars in the second house, especially in India. Such kids may even spend time in hostels, right? That was a big thing, to send your kids to a hostel. First, I thought that was like rich people did that, or rich parents did that. But actually, then you find out that no, they'll ask you, what's wrong with you if you are in a hostel? Do your parents not like you? Are you orphan? Those are the kind of cases you will see in there. But Mars also being in Aries, for them, they want to be the first one to eat the food. They want to be the first one to control the family's assets. They want to be the first one to control the family's wealth. They want to be the first one out of their siblings to start earning money. It's all about wanting to be the first. Okay. And the thing is, with this particular Mars, they need to be very careful about how many desires they have. Well, I want to achieve this house, and I want to drive this, and this is the wife, and then I want 4 kids, and then I want this, and I want a boat. Because out of that, let's say out of these 100%, 80% comes true, but they're not exactly what you were looking for. You wanted 4 kids, 2 boys, 2 girls, you got 4 girls, or you got 4 boys. You wanted to drive a Mercedes-Benz, but you got a nice new Volvo. You got the car, but not of your desire. Stop. This is the particular Mars for this ascendant. Stop desiring for material things. Then retrograde Mars can be 10x in terms of wanting a certain thing, a certain way, a specific way. Otherwise, no compromise. And that's where they lose. Like if retrograde Mars with this particular position tries to get married, they'll reject some of the best proposals because they have their own unusual checklist that they want to accomplish. Usually with Mars with retrograde, fights and family functions will happen. Major fight and disputes and family functions will happen. Okay, and especially due to what somebody's wearing, how somebody's looking, something related to the physical body structure. Mars in second house, along with other planetary alignments that are great, then they can make a brilliant dentist. And usually Mars in Aries can be very strong for healthy teeth. Even I've seen actually most malefic planets in the second, like bring beautiful teeth in a person. But Mars is teeth, especially in Nadi. So naturally they will have very strong teeth. Okay. Unless, of course, Mars becomes extremely weak in the Navamsha, then yes, teeth will become the issue. Okay. So yeah, forgot about this reading. And remember, if you want to know your planetary alignments, all your astrological details, check out karasastrology.com under shop section. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.